Oh, hello. Hold on, let me finish sending this text message. Look familiar? Okay, guys, here we are. I got to talk about text neck. I just have a few minutes to put this out today, but it is so critical that we start to take notice of our postures because text neck is a thing. And I just want to show you how your spine is supposed to work and what you're actually doing to it when you're like this all day long. We need to look at what our kids are doing, look at what you're doing, look at your posture. What are all the things that you're doing over the course of the day that you're constantly looking down and looking forward? So when we look at a spine, this is the neck side, the throat side. This is the neck, this is the throat side. This is the back side here. These little bones sticking out, these are called spinous processes. And if you feel back here, you'll feel those bones sticking out back there. And so we want curves in our spine all the way down. Those curves are critical to keeping this disc in between, this little shock absorber here. It's critical to keeping that disc balanced and in between the bones and not wearing away. What the curve also does is it's like a shock absorber. Okay, so it does this as you walk or run. And think of it like a coil spring. If you have a coil spring and you get that kind of shock absorption versus a straight rod, where's all the force going to go? It's going to go straight down into the joints themselves. And these little yellow guys coming out, these are your nerves. So it'll affect the discs and it'll affect the nerves. Now, so many people, because we're like this all day long, we're putting excess wear and tear on these joints, causing joint damage. I'm seeing arthritis and joint damage and early degenerative changes, meaning the bone is changing shape. I am seeing bones changing shape in kids because of this constant nonsense. Video games, computers, schoolwork, phones, tablets, all of that. And our kids are starting as babies. So we've got to take a better stance in what we're doing posturally for this. So we've got to bring this curve back into play. Now, let's go back to text necks for a minute. When you are constantly looking down, that disc is mobile. And if you remember last week when I was using the balloon before the dog freaked out and made me stop, the disc is it's squishy. It's like a balloon. So it moves with you. So when you're constantly bending forward, you're pushing that disc back and it's hitting right back here in these nerves. So you're causing more irritation in those nerves. And what do these nerves control? They control things like your head, your neck, your sinuses. So people who are doing this all the time, now he's not going to come out. People who are doing this all the time, they have neck pain, they could have headaches, they could have sinus problems, sinus congestion, chronic illness because your immune centers are up here. It causes breathing problems. Why does it cause breathing problems? Because when you are like this, you are compressing all of your organs. What else is down here? Your stomach, your digestive organs. So when I see kids who suffer from asthma and allergies who are on inhalers and taking daily Zyrtec or whatever you take for your sinuses and your lungs and your breathing and your asthma, inhalers, all that stuff. Sit up straight, breathe, get the oxygen into your lungs. When you are like this, you cut off blood flow and oxygen to your vital organs, your very vital organs that you are taking medications for. So sit up tall, breathe. If you really want to use your phone and text, get the phone up here, right? Get it up here. It's all right. You might think you're going to look silly, but get it up here. Because you can also develop, when those discs push back, those nerves go down into your arms. So these are also people we see with shoulder tendonitis, elbow tendonitis, numbness, tingling in the hands. Carpal tunnel is a big one. We're seeing more more cases of carpal tunnel now because of all of the irritation on the cervical spine. This is just so important that we start paying attention. These kids that I'm seeing, in addition to seeing the early degeneration, I'm seeing bone remodeling to the point that they are getting hunchbacks. Hunchbacks, like when women say, my grandmother had that, my grandfather had that, people in the nursing home, when they're walking like this and they're all hunched over because their spinal bones have remodeled them and they can no longer stand up straight. How would you like that? It's not good. And it is completely 100% within our control. So we have an epidemic of text necking and everything else that goes with it. Now, if you text neck and then you are somebody who sits at a computer all day, what'll happen is you sit at the computer and you allow your head to do this, your head will start to glide towards the computer. So one of the simplest things that you can do during the course of the day, first of all, you need to set reminders on your phone to sit up straight, open up your shoulders, stretch them out, and then do a chin glide. And what a chin glide is just simply pushing your chin back so that you're getting your ear over your shoulders. You're starting to retrain your head to sit back over your shoulders. That will start to reduce the tension back here on your neck and your shoulders. Okay, so 2 simple stretches. Shoulder opener this way and chin glide back that way. Every 20 minutes throughout the day. Should take you about 12 seconds, okay? So there you have it. So stop the text necking. It is going to create damage. You really should come and get your spine checked so that we can help to correct that curve now before it becomes so damaged that we can no longer reverse it. All right, there you go. That's your Thursday lesson, and I hope you all are having an amazing day, and I hope you're all sitting up a little bit straighter, taking a bigger breath, and stretching throughout your day. Please share this with people that you know who sit at a desk all day, or people who have kids who are constantly on their phones. It is critical that we get them checked, and you can call our office and schedule for an appointment. We'll do a spinal check for you guys and see exactly what's going on, and we need to look at getting this corrected. Okay? All right, have an amazing day. Bye. Oh my gosh, it won't turn off. Okay.